If your school starts in a few days and you're suddenly realizing you haven't mentally prepared, physically prepared, or even found your water bottle yet, this video is for you. Because here's the thing. Most back-to-school prep videos tell you to buy supplies, clean your backpack, and sleep early. And yes, those things matter, but the students who actually have a smooth first month of school prepare differently. They don't just prepare their backpack. They prepare their routines, their mindset, their space, their appearance, their goals, and even their future stress before it happens. So today, I'm giving you the ultimate back-to-school preparation guide to help you feel completely ready before school starts. Let's get into it. Step 1. Before buying anything, clean up your life a little. Because starting school while your room is messy, your sleep schedule is broken, and your phone has 87,000 screenshots is not exactly setting yourself up for success. Spend one day doing a mini reset. Clean your room, organize your desk, delete unnecessary photos, clear old downloads, wash your backpack, put away random clutter. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is creating a clean environment that makes school feel like a fresh start. Trust me, walking into a clean room after a long school day feels 100 times better. Step 2. One of the biggest mistakes students make? Fixing their sleep schedule the night before school. That never works. If you've been sleeping at 2 a.m., start shifting your bedtime gradually. Try moving it back by 20 to 30 minutes every few nights. And more importantly, start waking up at your school wake-up time, not close enough, the actual time. This trains your body before school starts, so the first week doesn't feel like survival mode. Bonus challenge. For 1 week, pretend school already started. Wake up, get ready, eat breakfast. See how long everything actually takes. Most people discover they're much slower than they thought. Step 3. This sounds small, but it isn't. Nothing creates unnecessary morning stress faster than standing in front of your wardrobe wondering what to wear. Even if you wear a uniform, plan things like shoes, socks, hairstyles, accessories allowed by school, sweaters or jackets, hijabs or scarves if you wear them. Create at least 5 ready-to-go combinations. Future you will be grateful. Because sleepy, you makes terrible decisions. Step 4. Don't buy supplies just because they're aesthetic. Buy things you'll actually use. Ask yourself, will this make school easier? Not, will this look cute on my desk? Focus on essentials first. Pens, pencils, highlighters, notebooks, folders, sticky notes, calculator if needed. Then organize everything immediately. Don't leave supplies in shopping bags for 3 weeks. Create a system now. The organized students aren't magically organized, they just prepare before everyone else. Step 5. This sounds a little dramatic, but hear me out. Most students go into a new school year with goals. Very few go in with an identity. An identity is what actually shapes your decisions. So before school starts, ask yourself, what kind of student do I want to be this year? Not in a fake way. You don't need to copy someone else's personality. In fact, just don't. Just think about the version of yourself you want to become. Maybe you're the student who is always prepared. Maybe you're the student who participates more in class. Maybe you're the student who is known for being kind and gives clean girl vibe. Maybe you're the organized one, the creative one, or the funny one. The goal isn't becoming that girl, that guy, or the most popular person in school. The goal is becoming a more intentional version of yourself, because when you know who you're trying to be, decisions become easier. Step 6. Most students wait until they're overwhelmed to get organized. Don't do that. Decide now where you'll study, when you'll study, how you'll track homework, how you'll prepare for tests. You don't need a fancy planner. A notebook works. A notes app works. A wall calendar works. The best system is the one you'll actually use. Step 7. Here's a tip that almost nobody talks about, but it can save you hours throughout the school year. Before school starts, make a list called School Shortcuts. Basically, every time you discover a faster, easier, or smarter way to do something, write it down. For example, the quickest route between classes, which teachers prefer digital work versus handwritten work, the best time to use the library, which notebook layout helps you revise fastest, where you should keep important papers so they never get lost, a homework routine that actually works for you. Think of it as creating your own personal user manual for school. Most students spend months figuring these things out through trial and error. Step 8. Notice I said realistic, not the 5 a.m. routine where someone journals, meditates, exercises, reads 20 pages, drinks a green matcha, and somehow still catches the bus. Create a routine you'll actually follow. For example, wake up, wash face, get dressed, eat breakfast, pack lunch, final backpack check, leave. Simple routines survive busy mornings. Complicated routines don't. Step 9. People rarely talk about this, but school isn't only academic, it's social too. Maybe you're starting a new grade, maybe a new school, maybe you lost touch with friends over the break. Message people before school starts, reconnect, make plans, start conversations. Walking into school already having a few connections makes the first day feel much less stressful. Step 10. Not 20, 3. Pick goals that actually matter. Examples: improve math grade, read more books, stop procrastinating on homework. 3 clear goals are easier to remember and easier to achieve. The students who improve the most usually focus on a few priorities instead of trying to become a completely different person overnight. Step 11. This might be the most valuable tip in the entire video. Everyone plans for good days. Successful students also plan for bad days. Ask yourself, what will I do when I'm tired? What will I do when I don't feel motivated? What will I do when I get a bad grade? Have answers ready. Because consistency isn't about having perfect days. It's about knowing what to do when things aren't perfect. Step 12. The biggest back-to-school upgrade isn't a new notebook. It's a new mindset. You don't need to become the perfect student. You don't need straight A's. You don't need a dramatic transformation. You just need to show up consistently. One assignment, one class, one day at a time. The school year isn't won on the first day. It's won through hundreds of small choices, and those choices start now. Final school reset checklist. Before school starts, make sure you've cleaned your room, fixed your sleep schedule, organized school supplies, prepared your backpack. Chose to enhance your personality, planned first week outfits, set up a study system, established a morning routine. Create a school shortcut list, reconnected with friends, set 3 school goals, prepared for difficult days, started the year with a fresh mindset. And that's your complete back-to-school preparation guide. If you do even half of these things before school starts, you'll already be ahead of most students on day 1. Remember, the goal isn't becoming a perfect student overnight. The goal is making the first month of school smoother, less stressful, and a lot more enjoyable. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Ready for school, and I'll see you in the next one.